Some audience members were heard to groan while others clapped. Neither Mr. Maher nor Mr. Sass addressed the comments further at the time, and the conversation moved to other subjects. Mr. Maher said Saturday in a statement, "Friday nights are always my worst night of sleep because I'm up reflecting on the things I should or shouldn't have said on my live show. Last night was a particularly long night as I regret the word I used in the banter of a live moment. The word was offensive, and I regret saying it, and am very sorry." HBO issued its own statement on Saturday, saying, "Bill Maher's comment last night was completely inexcusable and tasteless. We are removing his deeply offensive comment from any subsequent airings of the show." The episode comes at a highly charged political moment and at a time when comedians are facing increasing scrutiny for the political content of their material. Last month, Stephen Colbert, the host of The Late Show on CBS, was criticized for a crude monologue joke he made that implied a sexual relationship between President Trump and President Vladimir V. Putin of Russia. And this week, CNN ended its association with Kathy Griffin, the comedian and co-host of its annual New Year's Eve program, after she appeared in a photograph holding what looked like Mr. Trump's bloody, decapitated head. Ms. Griffin has since apologized. Her lawyers say she is being investigated by the Secret Service. Mr. Maher was swiftly condemned for his remark in posts and comments that reverberated on social media in the minutes and hours after the interview. Darry McKesson, a prominent activist for the Black Lives Matter movement, wrote on his Twitter account, "But really, Bill Maher has got to go. There are no explanations that make this acceptable." Jack Posobiec, an alt-right activist and commentator, wrote on Twitter, "Racist Bill Maher must be fired and Ben Sass must be held accountable for his endorsement of the N-word." Prominent entertainers called on HBO to fire Mr. Maher. The hip-hop star Chance the Rapper wrote on his Twitter account, "Please HBO do not air another episode of Real Time with Bill Maher." Other commentators said that, while they found Mr. Maher's remarks distasteful, they did not consider the episode to be a firing offense. The conservative columnist Ed Morrissey wrote in a series of Twitter posts that Mr. Maher was paid to entertain and interview as a comedian in live situations and has been an advocate for free speech and an opponent of runaway political correctness, even when applied to his opponents. Mr. Maher, who is in his 15th season of hosting Real Time, has been criticized for making comments on his show and in his comedy act that have been perceived as bigoted and Islamophobic, and for giving a platform to controversial figures like the incendiary right-wing provocateur Milo Yiannopoulos. Before his tenure on HBO, Mr. Maher hosted the late-night talk show Politically Incorrect on Comedy Central and on ABC. He has been criticized for comments he made on that program, including an episode on September 17, 2001, in which, while discussing the 9/11's hijackers, he said, "We have been the cowards, lobbing cruise missiles from 2,000 miles away. That's cowardly. Staying in the airplane, when it hits the building, say what you want about it, it's not cowardly." Other commenters on social media posted tweets asking why Mr. Sass did not take issue with Mr. Maher's remarks right away. On his Twitter account Saturday, Mr. Sass posted reflections on the controversy, including, "I'm a First Amendment absolutist. Comedians get latitude to cross hard lines. But free speech comes with a responsibility to speak up when folks use that word. Me just cringing last night wasn't good enough." The senator said he wished he had interjected. He concluded, "The history of the N-word is an attack on universal human dignity. It's therefore an attack on the American creed. Don't use it." Stuart Stevens, the veteran political consultant who was Mitt Romney's chief campaign advisor in 2012, said in an email that he did not believe the episode reflected badly on Mr. Sass. "Ben Sass has been a clear and moral voice in a difficult time," Mr. Stevens wrote. "He calls it like he sees it, without concern of political fallout. It's not his job to scold an interviewer who is trying hard to be outrageous. With a record like Ben Sass's, can't imagine it having any impact." Continue reading the main story.